artists, welcome back to the third episode of this series on Aux Quatre Coins des Arts. The third one that's really crazy, and moreover, the first one in English. I mean, English, at least a language that just foreigner people think that is English, hopefully. So first of all, thanks to those who subscribe to the channel. Thank you. For the new one, Aux Quatre Coins des Arts is a channel that wants to talk about art for everybody. So we discuss, we meet artists, and we discover a lot of interesting things. So subscribe if you aren't already. Videos are or in French or in English, according to the artist that I will meet. So what means that today I will meet an international one and not a random one. I name James Levis. James Levis is really a great artist. He's a lettering artist full of creativity and passion with really gorgeous hand skills. I could watch him make lettering for hours. His Instagram is full of incredible stuff. Go check that if you don't know him. So this is the perfect excuse to discover together a bit more about lettering. And today I bring you to Cardiff. So welcome to the capital city of Wales. Let's go! Writing is something that we do since we are like this almost, but hand lettering or lettering is not just about writing, it's more the art of illustrating letter. So at this point you may be thrown or say, oh yes, it's like calligraphy, but is it really like calligraphy? This is the first question that I ask myself when I start the research for this video, and no, it's not like calligraphy. Thanks for watching! Joking, there's few important differences. First of all, calligraphy is known as the art of beautiful writing. And as I mentioned, hand lettering is the art of illustrating letter. Yes, wait, it come easier when I saw that. So as we can see, lettering is really illustrating each letter, like we would illustrate an apple or a portrait, and the whole pieces is an illustration. Letters come together to create a design that is purposeful for one configuration only. So I think that good example is logo, like Coca-Cola or Nike's. Those logos are lettering, the letter are illustrated, and it's the whole and unique composition that matter and make them good logos. I discovered that logo were not the only way that hand lettering was used for business. A few hundred years ago, hand lettering was everywhere, on billboard, on building. Maybe you saw already by yourself those old buildings with letters on. In our days, billboard I print, we don't write so much on building, but we can still find somehow hand lettering somewhere, like a storefront or shop window, like this one. In general, hand lettering is and was used in way more situations than we think so. On technical drawings such as planned, that needs lettering legend and various indications. In graphic art, like poster, tattooing and comic strip is also a big part of street art, where the letters are used for decorative aspect. Readability is often passing in background, and lettering is also considering when it's made as amateur as an activity of creative hobbies. And if you want to know more about creative hobbies, my previous video is talking about that, so you can check that after this one, of course. In hand lettering, there is really a lot of different styles, as numerous as the number of artists: flat, bold, old, modern, with flowers, without flowers, and all these styles are made with different techniques and tools. As I read it, you can make hand lettering with a lot of different tools. It makes this art really accessible if you are willing to practice it a lot. The most popular tools are pencil, razor, marker, and a lot of different kind of ink, and more computer or tablet. More the tool is versatile, more it's going to be difficult to make the letter. And with that said, you won't be disappointed by the coming artists. And to finish, hand lettering can be creating on a lot of different surface: billboard, building, shop window, usual paper, and cans, like this French artist is doing. As I read it, you can make hand lettering with any kind of tool on any kind of surface. Well, I think it's good for today. I hope you enjoy this little introduction about lettering. Tell me what you think in the comments, and a thumbs up would be really nice. Yes, I put a little beanie on my head because I start to be really cold and I don't look like I'm totally wet. What is really cold. So if you want to qualify or complete what I say in this introduction, do not hesitate, comment at There for That. And me, I will join myself and I will meet the artist of the day, James Levis. And I leave you with some image of rainy topic. Hi James.
Hey.
Really happy to be here with you today. First, how are you?
Good. Sleepy.
Like everybody, it's Sunday today, so
Got
really.
my coffee.
So for those who don't know you,
Yeah.
I think they are really not so much. Can you introduce yourself,
Cool.
like in few words?
You want-
Yeah.
My name's James Lewis and I'm a lettering artist. I paint letters basically and I also draw letters. Wild. I've been doing that for the past 7 years. I studied graphic design and then when I left university I was able to set up my own business doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the basics.
And how old are you?
How old am I? 24?
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So quite young
Apparently.
still. Apparently, quite young. And so my first question is, everything starts from this thought like I should learn a skill that is going to help me later instead of to play video games. There was something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, basically, when I was younger, I'd spend a lot of time playing video games.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I still can play video games.
Yeah.
I played a lot of video games last night. We were up until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So basically, in the summer before I came to university, instead of spending, say, 7 hours a day playing
Yes.
Call of Duty, I'd spend maybe 6 at first, and then I'd spend an hour doing something creative. And then I'd spend 5 hours playing video games,
Okay.
and then 2 hours doing something creative. And then slowly, the creative things became more interesting than the video games.
Yeah, it's really interesting because most of the time, I mean, when I heard that about video games, I was
Yeah.
thinking like you make the total move, like, okay, so I stop and I just do something creative. But
Yeah.
it's really interesting to know that at the end it was just step by step.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
like for every kind of routine, you have to just.
The idea of not doing that entirely and then just doing something completely different was kind of a weird thought to grasp.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make that transition, like just going, okay, well now I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But if you know, like I said, take your time and sort of like gradually shift,
Yeah.
you can sort of make a lasting impact. And then instead of like forcing yourself to do something, it becomes like something you actually want to do instead.
University, and you said that you became an entrepreneur. Sorry.
I wouldn't say entrepreneur. I'd say basically I set up my own business in the sense that I was a freelancer
Yeah.
originally. So, and most of the clients that I would get was online.
Okay.
So like I didn't have like a following at the time, but I had like I guess like a network of people
Mm-hmm.
who were interested in similar things to me, mostly gaming at the time. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I was designing these like little like fun projects.
Yeah.
And then again, like making a little bit of money and then slowly a little bit more money up until like when I was leaving uni, I was making enough that I could sort of sustain myself from it.
Okay, so again, it was like step by step.
Oh, for sure,
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Really
yeah.
interesting. And so you were working from home,
Yes.
like you do
Yeah.
sometimes. And how you, because I saw that feedback is something really important for you. It seems so.
Definitely.
And how you get feedback from your work if you work alone?
Yeah. Well, that's the like amazing thing about social media is that
Yeah.
I can create something, like you said, just in the comfort of my home studio, make something really cool, post like a video about it, a photo, and then genuinely get like real-time feedback of what people think.
Yeah, but you get enough feedback on for Instagram or social media that you make yourself, that you can improve yourself at the end?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like post a picture on Instagram and be like, what do you think?
Yes.
And then a lot of people would be like, cool.
Yes.
But then I would like actually message people who were in the field, like lettering artists,
Okay.
type designers, and be like, critique it, like tell me something that's not good about it so I
Okay.
can improve.
Okay. So it's more not just like to be like, okay, I'm just going to post my work, the feedback like are going to come. It's more like, okay, you post and you reach people
Yes.
that are in the
Yeah,
okay.
well, I used to. It was a lot more of a two-way street before. These days, it's kind of more difficult to do that because of the large following.
Yeah.
Like, I still try my best to reply to every message that I get,
Yeah.
but it just takes a lot of time now.
Yeah.
That's the only issue.
Yeah. So, like you said, you are a lettering artist. You make
Yeah.
calligraphy also, and now I don't know if it's right to say that you're really known as painting 3D lettering.
Yeah.
But it was not the thinking at the beginning. It was just a new technique that you want to
Yeah.
create.
I think that there's genuinely a common theme through what I do, and it's just that I just do what I think is just interesting at the time.
Yeah.
There's not some like super cool master plan where I'm like, okay, you know, this is where I want to be.
You look like that sometimes.
It's like, this is where I want to be in 10 years. How do I achieve that? It's more, what do I find interesting right now? And how can I find ways to explore that in a way that's sort of consistent to what I create?
Okay. And what I think is really interesting with you, instead of everything else, is like that you really put a lot of effort on your community, like growing your community, but just not the number. It's really like you want to make grow other lettering artists. Like your new thing is like the Secret Sunday.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's really cool.
Yeah. So that's about just helping other people, just basically using my platform and my follower base to help promote other artists.
Yeah.
But in a way that's also like, I'll come up with like a cool I'll come up with a concept for like what I want to communicate. So if it's say like how to better relate to your audience, say for example, and then I write up all the content. So I do the copywriting for that.
Yeah.
And then I get in touch with like a lettering artist who would then sort of visualize that in like an interesting way and then share it.
Yeah.
And again, it was just something that I thought would be cool. Like, I thought it'd be an interesting way to present new ideas and also help other people. I don't know right now if it's working necessarily. I guess the algorithm on Instagram doesn't push it to as many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can really see that.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you have like a creator account, you can really get in depth into the analytics, and you can literally see how many people like it's popped up on their phone.
Okay.
So like some of my Sunday posts, they'll get seen by like such a smaller audience, which is a shame because I feel like it's the content that should be seen the most, because it's ideally like the content written is to try and help people.
Yes, because it's helping in every way. I mean, the sentence are, for me, I think it's really cool. The sentences are cool. It's really make another style of lettering. So I was not thinking that, it's not so seen by people. It's pity.
Yeah.
And so out of social media, you also make workshop. Like we are going to see the image.
Yeah.
And so what was your thinking at the beginning? It's like, I'm going to show people my technique to make 3D letter. And also it's like, I'm going to show people what it takes really to make a 3D letter. So it's both, or?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Yeah.
So around like 3-4 years ago, I started really doing this 3D lettering style and exploring it myself. It was sort of, again, it was a way of like presenting lettering in a new and unique way that people weren't doing at the time. So you'd see like this lettering slowly come together via the video, and then at the end it like looks 3D, and that like sort of transition from it being like a flat painting to like 3D really was unique, and people were like super interested in that. I was trying to figure out a way to teach these people, and eventually I just came to the conclusion that I couldn't really teach them unless I was sort of there showing them, and then there was no way that I was going to be able to create videos for every single person and show them exactly how to do it. So I decided that, okay, well, I'll have to do like a workshop. Literally taught this workshop all over the world, from like San Francisco to Singapore, and I've condensed it down to like as simple as it can be at the beginning, and I just sort of step by step take you through to like more difficult parts. And then I did my first workshop, I think it was here in Cardiff.
Okay.
It was sort of like not a trial, but it was in the sense that I was trying to figure out if it would work.
Yeah, how you can make it like.
This is super easy exercise. Basically, what I'm going to get you guys to do is just trace over these letter forms, just to understand how they're sort of made up. And you can see I've basically already done it for you with these gridded lines. And I just want to show you basically how these letter forms are built up by basic shapes. So just really simple with pencil. We're just drawing over these lines and just understanding how these letters are built up. I've been teaching the same workshop for about 4 years now, but every time I do it, it's like a new iteration of that workshop. I'll learn something from the previous workshop and be like, okay, well, I need to change this now, and I need to do this a little bit different. Here's how I can explain this a little bit better. So by teaching, obviously you, like me, you learn a lot about the technique. Like you learn so much more by teaching than you do actually doing, because it's easy for me to like intuitively know how to do all of these things step by step. But then if I have to break it down and try and explain that to someone, that's like a whole other technique in itself.
And there's also different kind of people. I mean, there's people that will understand more in that way that you explain, in other ways. So
you're so right. Like personally, I learn best by watching someone do something and then copying that.
Yeah, okay.
So like there's elements of the workshop that is that. Like I do it, then they copy it. So our light source is coming from up here, and then our shadows are going to be here. And what I want you to do is just to shade those in. The beginning of the workshop is independent. Like we have tasks set out, and they have to go through and like do those tasks. Then they basically do what I do. I teach them the technique. I show them the demonstration. We go through that, and then after that, basically, they go away using that technique and develop something completely themselves.
We'll place our tracing paper over the top, and we're going to trace over our letter form. You have tape here, so we'll tape it down. We'll trace this over.
So like you get all these elements of like, I'm showing them what to do, but then I'm also giving them autonomy, so they have to like learn it to the point where they know they can do it.
That's great.
Front of our letter drawn out in pen, pencil on here, and then go over these lines. And what that's going to do is transfer this onto our grid paper. This is going to start to build up now the shape of our letter. And what we're looking to get is a little bit of the shadow coming out of this side, because that's really going to give it the illusion of depth. Like this is forward and this is behind. Once you've got our shadows in place, what we're going to do then, so this is the front of our letter form. We're going to rub out anything that goes inside these letters. So any of these lines here. And you start to get that illusion of like this letter coming forward. Any questions? And now for those of you who haven't painted before, I'm going to show you a technique. Basically we're going to be using our fist here to get leverage so we can do longer strokes and make it easier. So I'll start down here. We want the whole brush down and we're just pulling across like so. And I advise you start in the middle, get used to the brush, take your time, and then slowly, as you get better, take your time. Moving closer and closer to that edge. And having your fist like this, you have a bit more leverage. So you're holding the brush up here. It's not like really up close like this. We're using the whole bristles.
About the creative process, do you have this kind of moment like you don't feel creative or that a piece is not going in the way that you want to? Because it's a really strange question, because when we look at your Instagram account, of course, it's really like, oh my god, it's so great, everything is so great, and most of the time the stuff on Instagram is great. And we forgot, everybody's forgetting that at some point, even you have this kind of moment sometimes.
Oh, for sure, maybe. 100%, If you have that feeling and then you just like identify it as, oh, now I'm having creative block. Then there's so many ideas that come with creative block, like, oh, I can't create now because I have creative block. Creative block is definitely a thing, and you can get that if you feel uninspired. But instead of like what I do, instead of like sitting there and wallowing in that, I'll explore something else. Rather than be like, oh, I have creative block, I can't do anything today.
For example, if today you don't feel like to create something, what would you be the first thing? Like watch a movie or?
For sure. Like I could watch a movie. Like art documentaries. I do a lot of like research into other artists and things like that, older artists. So like documentaries on people like that. And just trying to just source inspiration from anywhere. Like Instagram, as much as it can be like a negative platform, it can be really inspiring in the sense that 90% of artists these days are on there.
That's true.
So like you just search a hashtag of like what you're into. So like for example, pop art right now, and you'll see like a couple 100,000 posts of people who explore in that interest as well. So you look at that and you're like, oh wow, that's really cool. I like how he did that. How can I like take that concept but then bring it into the realm of like lettering, 3D lettering and things like that.
It's me, a small quick intervention for two information. First, if you enjoy this video, consider to subscribe to the channel. Would be really nice and really helpful. Second information, the audio of the following clip is bad. It's really bad. I'm really sorry. I tried to make it really better, but it's still bad. I didn't want to delete it because I think it's a really nice end of the video. So what I recommend you is to turn on the subtitle, or French or English if you didn't already. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we can keep it up. Bye!
So, when I told you that I want to finish the video in a place that you like, we came here, where we are.
Yeah, it's nice. Waterloo. Well, I guess it's Waterloo Cafe.
Yeah.
Your friend works here.
Yeah.
Get a good discount.
Yeah, good food.
Yeah, really good food.
So, before we end the video with some funny small question, what is your goal for the new year? Do you have some, or for the new decade?
Yeah, that's a good point. I like the decade on that side. I guess it's just a lot of continuing to do what I'm doing now, not on a larger scale.
Yeah.
So hopefully getting my work in galleries, things like that.
Yes, okay.
And then do more stuff like that. And then create more long form videos.
Okay.
Like YouTube videos.
Okay.
Just more of the same but on a bigger scale.
Okay. That's great.
I'm happy with what I'm doing now.
Yeah, this is the best.
Yeah,
If you can continue, it's the best.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite artist, dead or alive?
probably Pablo Picasso.
Okay.
He just didn't give a fuck.
Okay, that's great.
I like his attitude.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. What is your favorite food?
Panko chicken sandwich, what I should say.
Okay.
That's so good.
What is the thing that you think that you do too much?
Oh, so just spend time on social media.
I was not expecting.
Way too much time.
Yeah. The three words that is define you,
So what the three?
words that you can define yourself.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I guess motivated, creative,
Humble, that's great. A thing that you cannot live without.
my phone. Yeah, genuinely.
Social media.
Yeah, genuinely.
Okay. An activity that allow you to relax, but not your work.
I like to meditate.
Really?
Yeah, do a bit of meditation.
And what is your definition of art? I love this question.
It's a big question. I don't know. I think it's very broad. Basically, anything that you create for the pleasure of creating, I think that's art.
Great. Well, I think we are going to finish on that. That's really cool.
Okay.
So thank you for your time. It was really great, really interesting.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming down and interviewing me.
Yeah, that's really
Coming
great.
on to the workshop.
Yeah, the city is great, the workshop was great, everything was great. So do not hesitate to subscribe and to share the video if you like it. And I'll see you really soon. Bye.
Bye.